Hello everyone, Alien Volt here, and I am playing The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. This is part 4 of my playthrough series. And we are about to head into town and see what kind of people Ethan surrounds himself with. The graphics on this game are amazing. This is actually designed on the Unreal Engine. And honestly, the way the graphics looks, the environment, how detailed it is, that is what attracted me to this game. In this video, I'm actually going to talk about the portal house, the puzzle house. This is the house on the hill, the mystery house, the interior rooms that are a puzzle of themselves. Now, honestly, I couldn't figure this puzzle out at first. I actually left discouraged after about a half an hour trying to run through and change passageways and figure out what it was they wanted me to do here. It wasn't until I left and I walked into Ethan's house that I realized that Ethan's house is the interior rooms, the puzzle of this house. It's a pretty good fall. So let's begin the puzzle. First, you pick up the note. Simple enough. I invoke the boneless one, the one avoids, destroyer of ships, and he who is feared by the winds, hear me. Great minister. Well, some type of a spell, and here's what it invokes. Now the key to this is once you enter in, you actually have to look for rooms that would fit the interior, and the answer is Ethan's house. So if you walk through Ethan's house, it actually gives you an idea of what his house looks like. But one of the easiest things for me to do is because it was hard for me to remember exactly what every room of Ethan's house looks like, is I actually flipped through the pictures to find something that fits to get the walls to match up of the current room that I'm in. And that's how I solved this. But it wasn't until I found Ethan's house that I realized, I put 2 and 2 together and realized what it was they wanted me to do. Very frustrating the first time. I literally spent at least 30 minutes in here, if not closer to 45. And what ends up happening, if you make a mistake, is you actually get sent back to the beginning. So then you have to pick up the note, the spell again, and read it and set it back down, and then you can actually start the puzzle over again. And you have to start it over from scratch. So if you don't understand what it is that they're trying to get you to do from the beginning, then you'll just keep making the same mistakes like I was originally. And sometimes you just have to take a guess, but if you're not sure, you can run up and look at the other rooms to see what they want you to do. What options are available, because only one room obviously is going to be put on each area. Like this one, you'll notice the walls actually line up. None of these do, so that one worked for me. Once you eliminate certain rooms, then it makes other choices a little bit easier, especially if you have 2 rooms that could really line up and be the same room that you're actually looking and trying to do. And then it just becomes a process of elimination. Once you get all the rooms lined up, or you get a lot of them eliminated, then your choices narrow down and it becomes easier to solve. Some of these, like this one, I just took a guess. I mean, it's like you look at it and it could be this one or that one, but you just end up gambling. It's like, well, this looks like the best option, so that's the one I'm going to pick. This one doesn't fit. And it's hard to say. I mean, even if you look at something like this, there's another room right there to the left. So you can't really see the wall, so you don't know what it's going to be. And like here, I'm trying to look out and see whether or not the room extends any further. And it's really hard to determine. And I really don't want to make a mistake, because then you have to start over. The attic one's a lot easier to get. That one's actually pretty simple. This room is kicking my ass. I don't know which one it is. It's not this one. It extends out too far. It could be this, but I don't know. I wish I could peek out the door and check, but I'm pretty sure that would end my my puzzle. Alright, well, the gamble paid off. I've been thinking it was this one the whole time, but I just didn't know. Definitely not that one. It would extend out into the hallway here, and I really don't see anything else out there. So it's got to be something with a wall right there. Something like that, but without the door. There was no door there. So it's got to be this one. And there we have it. One step closer. Alright, now what about this one?
Four, like I always do.
I don't know.
Get in the shower.
I'm gonna have to go back upstairs and check. Make sure I haven't actually used any of these pictures before, any of these rooms. Nothing on the outside. So there can't be too much over there. I don't think it goes down. I think that was an actual opposite view from the other side of the bottom floor room that we picked. Oh no, what do we have left? See, I'm pretty sure that other picture is this one coming in, so it wouldn't be this one. So it can't be this picture, which means it has to be this one. And I don't think it could be that one. It looks too large. I'm gonna go with this one. Couldn't be this one, the room extends too far down. That one would fit pretty well though. So we've got a room there. This one would lead out to the stairs. This is another room at the end. Both of those would line up pretty good. But did I see the red chair somewhere else? Gotta make sure I'm careful. I don't want to make a mistake at this point. I think those are gonna be about my last two rooms outside of maybe the bottom floor. And that one should be real easy once I can eliminate these two. No red chair. This has got to be it. It's got to be the bedroom. I'm pretty sure it's this room right here with the red chair. But the roof's throwing me off. Because it could be this room. It's definitely not the stairs. Alright, it's go time. Alright. I was a little worried.
Yeah. But,
This is one huge house.
at first I thought that sounded like at first Batman Arkham City.
Yeah. No, it's not that.
Alright, so we have this one left. We know it's not the bedroom. It's got to be this one.
So every door you go by, you have to do the like a thing.
Oh no. Oh, holy shit. I thought I screwed it up when I went in there right now. We just solved it. I saw that door come back up. And I was like, fuck, no, please.
It's a hidden room of some sort.
Alright, so a musician lived inside an old house and made some potions that let himself see the future. People of the village came to the musician's house and demanded their share of the potions. They went too far. The musician said no. The people from the village grew angry and burned his house. But he knew it would happen, so he cast a spell on his potion room. The house burned, but the room did not. The people from the valley waited, but the musician never came out. I wonder what this has to do with it. It's like a long corridor that never ends. Maybe that's intended for the maze rooms.
Why are you standing there? You spying?
No.
No, huh? What the hell's wrong with you exactly?
Nothing.
You need to stop leaving your stupid stories around. They're freaking everyone out.
I feel like the whole way this game is playing out, like it's all a story. It's all part of Ethan's imagination. Oh, what's this? Blaze reveals moonshine operation. Nice! Ashland Township volunteer firefighters discovered an apparent moonshine still while battling a blaze in the woods off of Old Ogden Road. According to authorities, the still comprised of a propane stove and 4-gallon stainless steel pot, like what's in front of me, which used to hold the whiskey mesh. So it looks like this was all the result of a moonshine still, not necessarily Ethan's story here, but they definitely relate. I'm telling you, man, the more everything that his story is about, there's something real that goes on, but he like changes it into a fantasy world to, I don't know whether it's to cope or whether it's just an overactive imagination. He's just having fun writing stories about it all. Definitely a trip though. Oh, let's go out here. What a view, huh? Alright, now to get out of here. Looks like we're back to the original house, not the one that we actually solved the mystery for. It's going to be fascinating is since the mystery of the design of the house wasn't actually this house, it was Ethan's there. I wonder if each person that came through, it would be Ethan's house or would it be their own? Interesting. Alright, well, let's go take a look at Ethan's house. And this should clue you in on what the rooms actually look like as you walk through the house. And this is how I solved the puzzle. And here we are. The room should look very familiar. There's a table that I was curious about.
You can feel it, right? Something coming from the Vandergriff house.
I can feel it. Ethan disturbed the sleeper. He must be punished.
What did you do? What did you wake up?
Nothing. I found a room, I walked into it, that's it.
What a lovely family.
You need to talk to your son. He was poking around in the old Vandergriff house again. Said he found some secret room.
Yeah, really? Okay, I will go talk to him. Pop, they're getting worse. They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not. Travis, leave the boy alone. I see how you've been looking at him.
You don't even know, do you? You have to help us. It's the only way.
You're crazy. You've all gone crazy.
It's not my fault. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Ethan's family blamed him. Whatever it was he'd accidentally let loose, his family was convinced that hurting him would solve their problems, would soothe their disturbed minds. Whatever haunted the Carters was still here somewhere, in the wind.
And there you have it. Ethan's house and a little bit of insight into his story. Alright, well, I think that about wraps us up. Thanks for watching. Please tune in for part 5, and I'll see you in the next video.